Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4. Yo, welcome back people, it's Daily Talk 31 here, and today I'm going to talk about my opinions on the new Uncharted 4. Let's start by saying the gameplay, the cinematics, the acting in the game, the lighting, the sound effects, everything about the game is spot on from beginning to end. Of course, some people might face the 30 frames per second issues dropping like I did. I found an episode, but it was only for 5 seconds of the whole game, which is pretty good, you know. Every game has their bugs, but overall did a good job with the game. The mood of the game was very interesting for this Uncharted in particular. It was more dark. It was more hands-on with his true story about what happened in his past, even earlier before than Uncharted 3, because you know Uncharted 3 we go back in Nathan Drake's past about in Colombia before when he meets Sully. But this goes back even further around when Drake was 10 years old, maybe 11 years old, and his brother Samuel was about 15, 14. I honestly don't think they even told you the age differences, but they look about, you know, around that age. I won't spoil the rest. I won't tell you the details of that, you know, those time lapse. But you know, it basically built the foundation for Nathan Drake's love for adventure, and basically, yeah, that's it. This game is absolutely beautiful. Its cinematics is out of whatever PC can do. Just kidding, I can't do that. But the game looks amazing. First of all, let's start with saying what happened to Nathan Drake. So what happened basically, he started living a normal life, right? And now he's over Elena working on this Jameson's undersea scuba diving company thing that find old wreckages and sells them for profit, right? Kind of up Nate's alley, you know, kind of dangerous, but he kind of finds it boring. Later on in the story, he finds out that his brother Samuel is still alive, which most of you know by now. So, and then he gets dragged into yet another adventure of finding another lost city. So, I won't spoil the rest for you guys who haven't played it, but completely honest with you guys, is one of my favorite Uncharted games. I know most of you are going to say, like, what about Uncharted 2, you know, what about Uncharted 1, even though Uncharted 2 was probably the most perfect game at its time. I just find that Uncharted 4, it satisfied me in the way that Uncharted 2 didn't, by having more dark episodes, being in touch with more of the characters, getting to know Nathan Drake's past, finding out he has a brother, and when you see every character, once you start playing the game, you'll start feeling, I don't know how to say this, but you'll start feeling like like nostalgic. You'd be like, wow, look how old Sully got. Look how Elena's looking now, her job, Nathan Drake's a little older. And it's mind-blowing at times because I haven't played Uncharted since Uncharted 3, which was like 4 years ago. But yeah, you know, it's a good feeling to have. In the ending, I know most people say the ending was not bad or up to Uncharted's standard, you know, but I honestly think it was the perfect ending, you know. At the end, no one dies. It's really interesting, you know, because most Uncharted games, someone always ends up dying near the end or at the very end, you know, of the chase scenes and everything, not at the end of the story. That'd be weird. But I liked it, you know. The ending, the epilogue, is one of the most craziest and exciting episodes to play, in my opinion, because okay, I won't spoil it for you guys, but there's no action. There's not much information on Nathan Drake or Elena, but let me tell you this, there's a new character, and I honestly think that this new character will have her own game. Yep, it's a her in the future, and Nathan Drake will help her with one of her adventures. It's her daughter, by the way. Well, that's all for today, guys. Thank you for listening, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Peace.